Hello everybody, Smyrna Cowboy here. I am in Pappy's place making a video. This is a video reply to 602 North's video about three-wheelers and how Harley had a prototype at one time for an inverted trike like the Can-Ams that we ride. But I wanted to elaborate on that a little bit. Like the Polaris and the T-Rex, they're three-wheeled vehicles, but their seats are side by side. They don't have handlebars, they have steering wheels on there. But a real good friend of mine that I've known forever, Mr. Bolick, Trimark MC, has made a three-wheeler, and what he did was basically the same thing as a Can-Am, sort of like a Can-Am Polaris combined type thing. He has a steering wheel and a gas and a brake, one-seater, but the power plant right now is a Honda Magna with the V-twin. I'm not sure how many cc's it is. It's over 1,000 cc's, and unfortunately, he had a little spill in it back last October, and of course he's all right now, but he had to do some revisions on his three-wheeler. He's put new, thicker roll bars on it and everything else, but I thought that was ingenious. He just took off the forks and welded it to the frame, and he still has the power plant in there, and with a clutch on the lever by his side there, so he can shift the gears and all that stuff on there, which I thought was just plain ingenious on him doing that. I'll show you some pictures, some recent pictures of his when he got his three-wheeler rebuilt. I think he's going to call it the Phoenix, rebuilt from the ashes. And he was, in the 602 North video, he was talking about the Yamaha Nikon. That's a two in the front, one in the back motorcycle. And even before that, Piaggio Vespa had come out with an MP3 scooter. I think it was a 600cc scooter that was fully automatic with a CVT and everything else. And then that was before the Nikon that Yamaha had put out. But it was interesting to see how Harley Davidson had that prototype for that. Now this is just my opinion, you know, you can take it or leave it, but I'd done some research when I was looking at Can-Am Spyders, and of course OSHA calls it the triangle of stability. And this goes for tow motors in industry. Two in the front, one in the back. The triangle is more stable than one in the front, two in the back. If you remember back years and years ago, Honda came out with an ATC, all-terrain cycle, that was a three-wheeler, and they banned it in America because kids were getting hurt on them because they were cutting too sharp on the front wheel and flipping them, and the bikes come on top of them and they have serious injuries and death accompanied with the with lack of a better word, tricycle, or you know, the tricycle configuration. That's the word I'm looking for, configuration. So they stopped producing those, and they went to 4x4s, the regular ATVs now. But they got rid of the ATCs just because of that specific reason. But I like the Can-Am a lot better than a trike. My friend that created his three-wheeler, he wanted me just to put what I call training wheels on the back of the scoot that I had. But I wanted something new. I wanted something better for my 62nd birthday / retirement / I'm glad I didn't die bike. So that's why I got the Can-Am See the Sky edition. So I have something stable because 2 years ago I was going on a birthday ride. It was my birthday, and going around a curve, and of course on the rural roads you have driveways with gravel and it washes out into the road. And it just so happens when I was rounding the corner there was some gravel there. I saw the gravel, I let up off the gas. The front wheel went over okay, but the back wheel skipped, just a microsecond skip, and that was enough. So that just pushed me toward the Spyder. And big rocks and grass clippings and such as that, you don't have to mess with that anymore as far as the hazards go on a Spyder. But on the flip side of that, you have debris in the road, and you have to try to navigate that without hitting the back wheel. You can't just ride over it or swerve out of the way. You have to take into consideration that rear wheel back there. But that's just the flip side of it, so you get the good with the bad. But I just wanted to post this video response to 602 North's video, because I knew if I had to type it out, and you know, those pictures that I threw in there would it would take a lot of time to do that, so I just did it this way. So, and like I said, I'm also thinking about doing a walk around on the Spyder and tell you exactly what mods I'm going to put on after I get healed up. And I've gotten a lot of new subscribers since I purchased the Spyder due to research and such as that, which is great. Thank you all you new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I'm sorry I haven't posted anything about the Spyder, but been laid up after the burn, so I'm not be able to do any type of modifications or anything, or doing any riding. I haven't ridden since October of last year, and hopefully everything's going forward with the reinsertion of the hardware on my right leg. So all I got to do now is just go back to the doctor on the 19th and get those stitches taken out, and then hopefully I'll start PT then, so I can get back on the bike, so I can drive the bike, the truck, the car, so I don't have to depend on people to take me places. But I digress. But I just wanted to post this video, a video response to 602 North's video on Harley Davidson prototype inverted trikes, reverse trike configuration that they never did produce. They were all set for mass production, but they never did pull the trigger on it. So then you got the Tri-Glide, and there's another one too. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the other one. It's like an introductory model of trikes for Harley Davidson. Oh, and he talked about Tiltworks. It just so happened that a member of the Goldwing group had one of those kits installed. I'll show you some pictures here. And they look tough. I mean, they look cool, especially on the older Goldwings. They look really, really cool, like it was built from the ground up. And that's also another option for other people that don't want to get rid of their bikes and put a kit on it. I'm not sure how much they run as far as the price of the kit, but that looks pretty cool. I mean, it's got a V-twin on it or whatever. You can use, you know, you can do Harleys. You can do any motorcycle, I would imagine, but Harleys and Honda Goldwings and Vulcans and Indians and all sorts of the big cruiser type bikes. I'm sure that you could get that put on. So that was pretty cool. I like seeing that, and I saw one actually in person when I was still riding and going to the Goldwing Group Riders Association meetings. We have a chapter here in Smyrna, and it was really cool. I really liked it, and the person that did it and his wife really love it. You know, like they said, there's no fear of skip outs or anything like that. But in the Tiltworks, the front two wheels tilt with the handlebars, so that's pretty cool. I liked it. Well, that's it. That's all I got. So there you go. Oh, and I got to wear my overalls finally. On my older videos, if you just newly subscribed, I wear I wear overalls 80% of the time. I mean, I'm just at that age now, and I like wearing overalls. Because when I had the other boot on, it stayed on my skin, and I couldn't take it off. Had to sleep with it and everything else. The only time I took it off was when I was taking a shower. But I like this configuration because I can wear anything on top of it. Of course, if you have to go to the bathroom and do paperwork, if you know what I mean, you have to take the boot off. But besides that, everything's good. Everything's good, and I'm happy as a lark with my overalls on. So there you go. All right, that's it. That's all I got. This is the Smyrna Cowboy here, in Pappy's Place here in Smyrna, Tennessee. Wishing you and yours a good day. And until next time, adios.